What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first time I see is the first time I read, and the first time I saw was Cancer. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I am back from vacation. Happy to be here. I missed you guys. I hope you guys have been doing well. And without a further ado, guys, let's hop on into it. So real quick, I do want to mention, guys, also, if you do want to get a personal reading, feel free to. First link in the description below. It'll help me refund after my vacation. So if you want a personal reading, link in the description below and I will take care of you. Okay. All right, though, guys, let's hop on into Cancer and see what's up for you beautiful peeps, man. What's going on here for the Cancer gang? Messages coming in here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, y'all. Messages coming in here for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Cancer, we're getting this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. By the way, thank you for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. All right, Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Justice in reverse. You could be connecting with a Libra for some of you. Taking a look at the current energy, we got the Three of Cups in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, Two of Cups in reverse. Cancer, having a look here at the outcome, Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, Cancer, interesting start. Let's go ahead and get into this. What's going on here for the Cancer gang? All right, first things first, we start out here with a Justice in reverse paired with a Three of Cups in reverse as well. So Cancer, definitely not feeling the most balanced in the next 24 hours. I do feel like there is something here thoroughly upsetting you, and I think it has a lot to do here with some sort of disconnect. Looking at what you're dealing with, Two of Cups in reversed, you could be feeling disconnected from a specific person, from a friend, from a job, but at this time, Cancer, I think that being without someone or something has been a very disappointing experience, to say the least. You know, looking at the outcome here, Ten of Cups reversed, you're not in a place of fulfillment at this time. So you're like, what the heck do I do? I feel like this, because I'm hearing adjustment, it's like hard to get adjusted to be without something. So I don't know right now if you guys are like kicking a bad habit. This could be the energy of trying to live without a person, trying to live without a job, maybe, if something happened there. But it's like, how do I get adjusted here to be able to live comfortably without something? So it's about having to kind of think outside the box here, Cancer, to kind of allow your mind to kind of kick in a different gear and say, okay, I'm without this situation, so what can I be doing instead? I really feel like the next 24 hours for you is going to be a major critical thinking day on how to turn a situation around. Let's say, for example, if something unfortunate happened like losing a job, that is a really rough situation, but of course the best course of action is going to be action when there is a situation like that. So you could start applying to different places, you can start putting your resume out there, you can start looking for different sources of income, whatever the case may be. Being proactive is the best choice here at this time. So Cancers, whether or not it's about work, it's a relationship, whether or not it's about missing out on a specific person, I think that right now it's difficult to adjust and to live without someone or something. But the best thing you can do is ask yourself, what can I be doing instead? And if you start to really think in that direction, answers will flow to you. So Cancer, don't get lost right now in the next 24 hours into, I lost something, my life sucks, this is horrible. Tap into your critical thinking and you're going to be able to redirect yourself into a much more better position. You have this within you. You just have to conjure up that. You got to get that feeling in, that motivation, and where you're saying, fuck it, okay, something's not working, what can I be doing better? If you tap into that energy, the answers will flow to you, okay? All right, beautiful Cancer. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Wishing you all the best, though, for your next 24, okay? All right, Team Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with our water signs for today. We're going to go ahead and do water, fire, air, earth, hopping on into our fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Leo gang and we'll see what's up, baby. What do we got going on here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be popping on in here for you, baby? What do we got going on here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for you? All right, Leo, we're going to grab ourselves about one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Leo peeps, overall energy for you is going to be the Strength card. You could be connecting here possibly with a fellow Leo for some of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we have here the Queen of Wands, what it is you're dealing with, King of Cups in reverse, and having a look here at the outcome for the Leo peeps is going to be the Five of Pence in the reverse position as well. So Leos, for your next 24 hours, Strength card here to the Queen of Wands. I do get the sense here that you've kind of been backing away from something that's been, what's the word I'm looking for here? Kind of, I'm blanking on the word, and I know the word, Leo. Something here has been tempting. There we go. Something here has been tempting you, but I do get the sense here for you that you're taking a step back, okay? So it's like, no matter how tempting this thing looks, I'm going to take a step back right now and not make the investment. Looking at what you're dealing with here, we have here the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're unhappy that you're not giving into a temptation, but you definitely know that you're doing the best for you. You are avoiding some sort of temptation for the right kinds of reasons. Looking at the outcome here for you, Five of Pentacles reversed, it's best to avoid whatever this is because you know that if you invest in it, it may not have a pretty outcome. So you are definitely showing some self-restraint in the next 24 hours. I don't know what this temptation is. This temptation can definitely be something like a bad habit. It could be a person you might know is not necessarily good for you. Sometimes we can be very attracted to the people who could do the most damage, and you might be aware of that. So you're like, logistically, not a good idea. Physically, they're hot, but I'm not going to go just for the attraction here. I'm going to take a step back and listen to the logic in my head telling me, hey, don't go to this person or they're going to break my heart, right? So there's this energy in your next 24 hours of showing real King of Swords energy, discipline, self-restraint, knowing that if you were to give into a temptation, it wouldn't really help you out at the end of the day. So therefore, you show your restraint, you back the heck away, and you follow your logic here at this time. So definitely choosing logistics over any sense of like attraction or any sort of kind of stuff that's coming from your heart center here as well. I think that you're just making the best practical choice that you know is going to best protect you, and that's a good thing here to see for sure. Okay, so interesting, Leo. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really appreciate you guys, okay? All right, Team Leo, we're going to keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we did our water and our fire. We're going to hop on into the air signs in a second. By the way, hey, Iman, what's up? You said, hey, just reporting in. Summer camp was legit the best money I've ever spent. A group of the most supportive, emotionally healthy people. That's sick, dude. Super happy for you. I hope you had a great time. Pisces Love, what's up? Diana said, you are without a doubt the most talented reader on YouTube. Thank you for being so cool and sharing all of this with us. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And thank you for saying that. That definitely means a lot to hear that. So thank you so much. And as always, guys, I'm more than happy to help. What's going on, Jennifer? You said, how was my vacation? It was good. I mean, unfortunately, the Hurricane Lee kind of fucked it up a little bit, so I didn't get the most out of my vacation as was intended, but happily still had a fun time with my partner, and it was cool. We went to a festival, so we kind of got like one day out of the festival, but hey, it was a great 14-hour day. But other than that, it was just more of like the weather kind of messing things up. So it is what it is. I'm kind of happy that I got some time to just, you know, more so re-energize, if you will. So for sure. But either way, though, thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Paige, what's up? Hey, Anthony, longest week without you. Well, gladly back here and glad to be back here. So for sure. What's up, Nevaeh? What's going on? You missed these. I'm glad everybody's here, man. Shout out to you. I appreciate every single one of you, seriously. And the fact that you guys are still showing up here means a lot to me too. So thank you very much. All right, guys, without a further ado, let's get into the air signs and let's have a look here at the Gemini. What's going on here for our Gemini gang, baby? Message is showing up here for the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the Gems? Message is coming in here for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini gang, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully all is going to be well for you. What's up here, guys? Give me 1 second. Cards are going crazy. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Eight of Cups, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Nine of Swords, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Five of Cups in the upright position. So as far as what I'm seeing for the Gemini peeps, Three of Pentacles reversed here, Eight of Cups in the upright. if something isn't working for you right now, I feel like with no hesitation, you're walking away. Your next 24 hours is about going with what's working, going with what feels right, and whatever isn't working, you are taking the path of least resistance. Period. That's what it's all about. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Nine of Swords, I think there has been some resistance showing up, and you've been dealing with some pretty frustrating situations. But I also think that too, you're kind of recognizing, why do I need to be in these frustrating situations, right? Why do I need to deal with frustrating situations to begin with? So looking at the outcome here, Five of Cups, as disappointed as you might have been dealing with something, you're recognizing your power of choice and the fact that you don't have to deal with it. So whatever is the path of resistance, Geminis are walking the hell away from that, and you're taking the path of least resistance, because I have a power of choice. If something ain't working for me, I don't gotta do it. Point blank, period. If this has not been a good experience for me, I don't need to stay in this experience. So you are really invoking your power of choice and keeping it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Gemini, I like that for you. Sometimes the path of least resistance is the best path to take when we keep on trying to resist, or when we keep on investing in things that we resist. Whatever we resist persists. Always remember that too. All right, Gem peeps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So thank you guys so much for coming on out. So we're now hopping on into our Earth signs, guys. Going into the Earth, we're going to look at the birthday peeps, and we'll see what's up here for Team Virgo in your next 24. I do want to wish my Virgo peeps a happy birthday. I hope you guys have been having a great season so far, and a great birthday so far as well. But what's going on with you, man? What's up with Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store for you? Give me 1 second, guys. I think I need to get another daily reading deck, as my cards are starting to get a little messed up now, considering I use these daily. But what's going on for Virgo in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Virgo, so let's check it out and see what's up. Hopefully we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. For the current energy, Lovers in reverse as well. What you're dealing with at this time, Four of Cups in reverse. And looking at the outcome, we have a Justice card. Nice to see that coming in here for your outcome. So let's go ahead here and begin. So we have here a Knight of Wands in reverse paired with the Lovers in reverse. So what this is saying to me is that you're starting to move away from something. You're definitely noticing that you are disconnected from either a specific individual or a specific situation. When I look at what you're dealing with, Four of Cups reverse, this is definitely clarification that you kind of want to put your focus onto someone or something else. And looking at the outcome, I think it's created more balance. What you're noticing here, Virgo, is that the more I've distanced myself from a specific person, from a specific situation, the better and more balanced I have felt here with the Justice card showing up for the outcome. So what I think here for you, Virgo, is you're recognizing maybe I am better off without this. Maybe I'm better off without someone or something. And with this acknowledgement, you're going ahead and carrying that forward. So if you're noticing that the more distant you are, from something and you feel better, then you're going to go ahead and continue with this, right? So that's the energy that I'm seeing showing up here for you overall, Virgo. It's like, okay, I'm better without someone or something, so I'm going to continue to keep it at a distance and do me over here and be balanced with the Justice card here as well. So Virgo, of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. And of course, it could be about anything. Maybe you feel better not talking to a specific person anymore. Maybe you feel better not doing a certain habit. Maybe you feel better not being invested in some sort of workplace. Maybe it's time for a change in the workplace. That could be the case here for you too. But distance right now is definitely key, because that's what's getting your energy back. Whatever you were surrounded with was what was draining you. Now that you're away from it, you feel like you could start to get your energy back here overall, right? All right, Virgo, take that if it resonates, guys. Thank you for coming out. And of course, happy birthday to you. Hope it's going well. Okay? All right, baby. So we finished up our first batch of Zodiacs for the daily read. We're going to hop on into our second batch in just a bit. Just going to chat with you guys for a second or so. But what's going on? Lane's Flower Shop? You said, we appreciate you, Aunt. Thanks for being with us. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you guys are from North Carolina. Cool. I was just there like 2 days ago. I was in North Carolina and Virginia. I was traveling back and forth between those two. Alyssa, what's up? What's going on? You said Virgo, baby. What's up? What's up? You asked, can I send you a new tarot deck, like a gift, like gift you one of mine? That would be cool, but I don't have a PO box, and I've never opened up one because I have been the laziest person about PO boxes. But I really do appreciate the gesture, though. Thank you. But if I ever happen to get that actually going, and I'm not even going to hold myself to it at this point, for sure, you could definitely feel free to. But thank you. I appreciate the gesture, though. Thank you so much. Pisces Love, you said doing good, but the eczema is driving me nuts. I'm sorry to hear that. What's that called? CeraVe. CeraVe is really good, especially when it comes towards like eczema cream. So take a look into that. I'm trying to think of the specific one I have, but I have like eczema issues from time to time. Their moisturizers are really, really good. You can give them a check out for sure. Pisces Love, Aunt, when are you going to do a late night? Just wondering. Not sure about that either. I do have tons of work to catch up on, so we'll see. But maybe some point this week, though. That would be pretty cool. For sure, for sure. What else was I looking at? I saw a comment for a second. I don't know where it went. Hey, Mars. Hey, Mars Queen Marlene. Hello. What's up, Marlene? What's poppin'? You said, hey, Aunt and Soul Fam. I miss you guys. I miss you, too. How are you feeling? I hope everything's been going good with you after we last chatted and talked. So hopefully everything is good. But definitely give me an update, girl, for sure. You're welcome, Pisces Love. But all right, though, guys, just give me about a minute or so. Just going to take a quick break. We'll hop into our second batch. Hope you guys have been doing fantastic, though. I've missed you guys this past week. I took like a complete detox from social media. Barely went on Instagram. Didn't go on anything, to be honest. I was just super present, relaxing, spending time with my partner, having fun at the festival when the festival was live. So that was me, man. That was me for the entire week. And also driving 9 hours and then 9 hours back. That was me too. So that was a fun time though. Road trips are cool. You've been thinking about moving to West Virginia. How's the weather out there? So the weather's decent. I mean, it got pretty hot. So basically where I went is I went to Blue Ridge Rock Festival. So it was a big rock festival. Unfortunately, I only went for a day, considering the other 2 days got canceled with the weather and everything going on with Hurricane Lee. But besides that, Virginia's cool. A lot of stuff to do. Actually, very massive state. The weather's not bad though. Pretty calm, pretty chill. But the more down south you go, the more you're going to deal with humidity, like Florida weather, because I've gone to Florida tons of times. Your hair is going to be frizz. You know what I mean? With the humidity. But it's not too bad. I didn't think it was that humid. It was more dry heat when I went, but I don't personally live there, so I don't know. But it wasn't too bad, at least when I went. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. It's humid over here in Pennsylvania. How's the weather over there? Yeah, Pennsylvania humidity and New York humidity sucks. Humid over here too, as always. So it would be nice if we could just get dry heat. Like a dry 70s would probably be beautiful. But other than that, humidity always kills me. You know? California weather's beautiful. That's what's up. Cali's always so cool, man. I gotta go one day. I know the cost of living is crazy, like compared with New York as well, but it would be super cool to visit at least, for sure. You said you avoid Florida. Florida's such a cool state. Like I have such a fun time down in Florida, but it's just the humidity kills you, man. It kills you. I know, guys. I gotta get on my late night hang stuff. We'll do one soon. I will hold myself to that. We will do one soon. All right, though, y'all. Hopping back into it, we did Cancer for the first sign, so let's have a look here at the Pisces. What's popping here for the fish in the next 24? What do we got going on here, baby? Messages coming in here for the Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Pisces, please? Messages coming in for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Piscean, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up with you, man. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. 111 viewers, by the way, in the chat as I'm doing your reading. Cool. It's funny, man. When I was on the drive down to North Carolina, I saw 111, 222, 333, 444, and 555. Unintentionally, the whole trip there, the whole trip back. So I saw a fuck ton of angel numbers. So hopefully we're in for a new beginning though. 111 or 1111 does symbolize new beginnings, Pisces. So let's see what's going on with you. Now, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You can be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taking a look into the current energy, we got here the Hierophant reverse, what you're dealing with. Devil in reverse, good position to see that. And looking at the outcome, Page of Cups reverse. Now, I know it's all reversals across the board, not always a bad thing. Let's go ahead and get into it for you, okay? I feel like because the Hierophant has the Hierophant can be identified as a card that represents marriage, devotion, but it also, when it's in the reverse, can be about challenging the status quo, not doing traditional shit, not doing things the way they've always been done. It can kind of be about challenging tradition, and I feel in a way for you, Pisces, that might be the case for you. It's almost like you're breaking tradition here with the 8 of Pentacles reverse paired to the Hierophant reverse, choosing to not conform to something, maybe not conforming to society, maybe not conforming to, your parents. Maybe you came from like a family of doctors. You're like, I'm not going to be a doctor because I don't want to be one, okay? At the end of the day, could be that kind of energy too, but I feel like in a way you're breaking out of conformity in the next 24 hours, breaking a tradition here, looking at what you're dealing with. You feel a great sense of relief with the Devil in reverse because you don't have to continue doing something that you don't want to do, even if you're expected to do it. Other people, man, can have tons of expectations for you, but who says you have to fucking live up to them, period? I've had tons of people have certain expectations for me, but at the end of the day, I hold myself to my own standards. I hold myself to my own expectations. I don't need nobody telling me how to live my life, period. Looking at the outcome here, Pisces, Page of Cups reversed. You are unapologetically doing you, mic drop, love it. Period. That's what it is, baby. You are unapologetically doing you in your next 24 hours. This is not about making anybody else happy. This is not about fulfilling anybody else's dreams. It's about living your best life. And if that causes you to have to break a tradition or break an expectation, well, shit, tough titties for everybody else, okay? That's the vibe here for your next 24 hours. So, of course, take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? By the way, Pisces love, thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate it. You said thanks as always, Aunt, sending you good vibes and always glad you had a good trip. Well, thank you. I appreciate that so much, my love. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we did the fish. We're now going to hop on into our fire and we're going to look at our Sagittarius. So Team Sagittarius, what do we got going on with you? Message is coming up here for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? Message is coming in here for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24. What's going on for you, baby? Let's take a look. Team Sagittarius. Overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Wands. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, a fellow Sag, or a Leo. For the current energy, we have here the King of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with at this time, 7 of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, King of Swords in reverse here as well. So I get the feeling here for you guys. You got here a Queen of Wands, you got here a King of Cups reverse. It's like, okay, right now I'm doing what I can to make myself feel confident. So I think that the King of Cups reverse could represent that maybe you've been feeling low, but you're putting yourself in an energy of self-care to start raising that confidence again. And I like that for you. Maybe some of you guys, I'm seeing like you're starting to try to like post more on social media to feel more confident about yourself. Like maybe it's like, I never post a picture. I felt pretty in this one. Let me post this picture because I want to show more confidence to the world. Something like that could be happening here for you, but regardless whether or not we're talking about social media stuff, I think that you are starting to invest yourself into more self-care to start raising that confidence up again and to start feeling better about yourself. So you're taking action in that retrospect, which is quite nice to see. Looking at what you're dealing with, you're not kicking yourself down. I love that for you. 7 of Swords reversed. You don't want an upright 7 of Swords. You want a reverse 7 of Swords. So that's fantastic. It's about, I'm not going to kick myself down. I'm not going to put myself down, but instead I have to live with me for the rest of my life. As far as I know, this is the life I got. This this is who the fuck I am. I gotta live with me. I gotta love me. I gotta support me. So I'm gonna do what I can to start raising my vibration, but also changing my perspective about who I am and the energy that I bring to the table. So I also feel like for many of you, you're changing the story that you tell yourself. You know, if there has been a negative story about your own personal viewpoint of who you are, it's time to start doing what you can to raise your vibration, to flip that script and really start telling the story of who you are becoming. So I definitely feel a beautiful energy blossoming, right? Butterflies is something that I'm seeing in terms of like visuals, but also 555. Want to point that out there for a second. If you've been seeing the number synchronicity 555, that is a number synchronicity that represents massive and major change coming. It represents transformation, and that's what I think many of you are going through, you know? So looking at the outcome for you, we got here a King of Swords reversed. I think that right now you're starting to understand that, you know, I have been in a place where I've heavily judged myself. I've been in a place where I have basically put up a wall, and in a way, for some of you, you could have been your biggest enemy. You know, it's kind of like you trapped yourself behind a wall, and behind that wall was just you tearing yourself down. But I think that now you're removing that wall in the next 24 hours and recognizing I'm a human who deserves to be loved. I'm a person that deserves to be kind to myself. And the story I've told myself wasn't fair. And it's time to really flip that script in the next 24 hours and change it to something more beautiful. So I like that. Rewriting the story you tell yourself, raising that confidence and vibration, and starting to treat yourself better. It's not about kicking yourself down. This is about lifting yourself up. Beautiful, guys. I love that. That gave me energy, man. Seriously, that gave me some motherfucking energy. I was like, ooh, I like that reading. So thank you, Sagittarius, for tuning in. Thank you for the vibes. Have yourselves a good one. And of course, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. But thank you so much for tuning on in, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our fire, we already did Gemini for air, so let's have a look here at Aquarius and see what's up here for the Aqua gang. What do we got going on here for Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Aquarius, please? Messages coming in here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aqua, we're going to take a look here at one last shuffle already. So let's go ahead and get it, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Temperance in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a Sag for a few of you. For the current energy, we have here the Empress in reverse, what you're dealing with. We have here the Knight of Swords, and looking at the outcome for you guys is going to go ahead and be the Justice in the reverse position. So Aquarian, let's go ahead and see what's up. Couple of zodiacs you could be connecting with. You could be connecting with a Sagittarius, a Libra. Actually, that's it. I mean, you could be dealing with an air sign as well. But either way, though, let's get into it. Temperance reversed here, Empress reversed here. What I would say for your next 24 is that I do think that maybe energetically you're not feeling at an all-time high. All right. In a way, you could be feeling a little low. And I think that considering that you might not be feeling the best, it does look to me like you might be reaching out for support here with the Knight of Swords. So this could be a day where you might need to vent to your friends. You might need to reach out to some homies and be like, hey, I'm not having the best day, but do you want to hang out? Do you want to grab a drink? Do you want to shoot the shit? Kind of a vibe that I'm feeling. I think that it's a day where you'll want to be a little bit more social, especially if you're just feeling like a little bit low and you need to pick me up and you want to hang out around some friends and some good vibes. You know, definitely looking at the outcome here, Justice reversed, you're not feeling your most balanced or on your A game in the next 24 hours. So actually I think socializing and putting yourself in a bit of a social setting will work to your benefit and helping to kind of raise your vibration if you're feeling a little low. So Aquarius, what I would say here for you is that if you're not having the best day in the next 24 hours, don't hesitate to reach out to some homies, some friends, some family, and just be around some good vibes and good people. I think you deserve it too, man. Definitely getting that energy that you deserve a break and you deserve a fun time with individuals. So if you are kind of in that space, don't be afraid to get social is what I would say here for you guys. Okay. So of course, do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It is a very quick reading here, but that is what's coming through for you. And of course, if it's not your story, guys, don't worry about it. But yeah, if you end up feeling a little low, in the next 24, I think that getting social and getting out there can help. And even if getting social isn't about seeing friends or family or people in the next 24 hours, just going out to do errands, to run some errands, to go take your car for a wash, take your dog for a walk, to go walk by the beach, right? Before summer ends, you know, do something, get active, get out of the house. It's going to really help boost your energy and boost your mood, which is good here too. So don't stay inside, get out as much as you can and be a little bit social. I think it'll really benefit you. Okay. All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. Thank you, Aquarius, for coming out. Okay. All right, everybody. So we did our air. We're going to hop on into our earth signs in a second. Valerie said, you've never been to California? What the hell? It's so beautiful today. I've never had the opportunity. I've been all around the East Coast. So I've hit like actually every state. I've been to every state on the East Coast. I've never been out Midwest or West in general. California would be cool. It's just, I mean, at the end of the day, it's an expensive flight to get there in general. And it is a it's a trip that would need a lot of planning and stuff like that. So I've never gone cross country. So I've never had that opportunity, but you know, at some point, if I had the money for it and I was comfortable with making that trip, I would definitely go for it. And at some point, I'm sure I will. So that'll be really cool, you know? Aren't you hot with the beanie on? It's actually not bad today. I do have my air conditioner finally in my office, so I pre-cool my office all the time early in the morning, so it's very, very comfortable right now. So I'm chillaxing. I also got like pretty bad sunburn that I'm currently trying to like cover up at this time. Got like some sunburn on my ears, the back of my neck. I did have it on my arms for a while, but now they're starting to tan, so I'm happy about that because I was very pasty earlier, you know? So getting a little bit of my tan on right now. For sure. But either way though, guys, let's get into it, man. We're hopping on into the earth signs. We already did the lovely Virgo, so let's check out our bull gang and see what's popping in for Taurus. All right, what do we got going on here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for our beautiful sign of the bull gang? Message is coming in here for Taurus in the next 24 hours. Taurus, you guys are going to go ahead and get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up with you, man. Hopefully we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Taking a look at the current energy, Five of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with, Taurus, Nine of Cups in the upright, and having a look here at the outcome is going to be the Ten of Swords in the reverse position as well. So let's hop into it, guys. Ace of Cups reversed here, Five of Swords reversed here. I think right now, you're kind of in a period of time where you're just not taking on any sort of intrusive energy or any drama or anything external. I feel like you're very internal. You're in your zen. You're in a peaceful state in the next 24 hours because you're kind of blocking out the world. You're blocking out people, bullshit, problems. You're getting into your inner calm and your inner meditative state in your next 24 hours. And I think that it's needed. You know, looking at the outcome, Ten of Swords reverse, it's like, okay, you know, getting into my inner peace doesn't mean that all my problems are simply going to disappear and fade away. But sometimes we need a break. We need to disconnect from our world, our life, our problems, all that stuff, and just reconnect with ourselves and get into a state where we can be meditative, we can feel calm, cool, relaxed, and that seems to be the vibe here for you. So I feel here for you guys in your next 24. You're going to be in a space here, Taurus, where you're pretty much relaxing, getting back in touch with your, how do I say this, your inner calm, your inner meditative state. And I think that it's going to be working to your benefit here for sure. It's kind of like, listen, I need to isolate from the world today and reconnect with me. And that's your main focus. And that's what's going to be important. So I like that for sure. Do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Taurus definitely looks like a chillaxing day to catch back up with yourself and relax. So do enjoy. All right, my beautiful bulls. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So without further ado here, guys, we finished up our second batch of zodiacs for the daily read. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch soon. Just going to take my temporary break. If you guys have any sort of questions, if you want to shoot the shit, now is the time, okay? Now is the time. Marlene says, I want to go live in an igloo. That would be cool, man. I feel like it'd be cool, but it'd also be super freaking cold. But I like the cold, though, you know? I'm not a big fan of the heat, so I think I can do an igloo a lot better than if I was living in, like, a fire dome. You know what I mean? But yeah, that'd be pretty freaking cool, man. Marlene said, California's poo. I want to move somewhere less hot. Alaska sounds awesome. For sure. You know what, though? I think everywhere's hot. You know what I mean? It's really hard to find like a good balance. I've always said this, if I can live somewhere where it is 69, 68, 70 degrees year round, little windy, nice and breezy, it's like spring weather, I'd be happy. I'd be living my best life. If I can wear a hoodie and shorts every day and not have to complain about heat and not be freezing, living my best life. But I could also do 50s, like 50-degree weather, fucking awesome weather, you know? It really depends. It's to each their own. If you like hot, then you got a lot of choices, you know? Danielle said, I want to live in the forest in my little witchy hut. That'd be so cool. You know what's crazy? I've been getting so into the idea of living off the grid. I feel like it'd be so fun, man. I'm seeing all these people buying sailboats and just sailing the world and living their life off the grid with fucking solar power. They got a whole kitchen and a fucking bathroom and everything. And I'm like, dude, that'd be so awesome, man. I feel like one of these days, if I ever get like rich enough to the point where I can have, I could buy like a catamaran sailboat, I'm going to be doing that like every summer, man. Just sailing the fucking world. You know how cool that would be? But yeah, man, living off grid it's just such a peaceful thing to do. Like there's a lot of things I think you'll miss, but the idea of that's always sounded so peaceful, you know? It's always sounded so peaceful, man. Hoodie and short weather, that's it for sure. It really is. But yeah, man, I've just been like so obsessed with the thought of that and the idea of that, but it requires a lot, you know? A lot of money to get a nice boat like that too, by the way. You said fish for days. It would be fish for days. Yeah, really would. And luckily I know how to fish. You know, you can give a man a fish and, he'll eat for a day. You can teach a man to fish and he'll eat forever. Right? Sailing the world would be amazing, Vanilla Capricorn. Seriously. It's such a beautiful thing to see. I love watching the YouTubers that do it. They go to the Mediterranean and it's so fucking cool. You can go anywhere you want, essentially, which is really, really awesome. I know with Panama, there's a lot of restrictions, but Panama is beautiful too. You know, getting into the fall vibes right now. Me too, man. Me too. I already decorated for Halloween. So I looked at my girlfriend. I was like, you ready to decorate for Halloween? She's like, yep. So we started busting out Halloween decor all over the house. I got to pick up Halloween decor for my background at some point. I got to see what I got. But yeah, definitely excited for the fall vibes, man. I need fall in my life right now. For sure. But regardless though, guys, I'm going to go get back into the reads. We got 4 signs left to do. Just give me about a sec or so. I'm just going to get a quick refill on my drink. I'm going to come back and we're going to knock out these 4 signs for the daily reading. So thank you guys, by the way, for your patience. I appreciate you. I missed you all this past week. So thank you for popping out and hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. And without further ado, give me about a second or so and we'll be right back. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. Enjoy the music and I'll see you in a sec.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. Fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you for your patience. And without further ado, hopping back into our water signs, Team Scorpio. Let's see what's up here, baby. What do we got going on here for the Scorpio gang? Messages here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpio peeps, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. What's up here for the Scorpio gang? Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the current energy we have here, the Ten of Cups in the upright, what you're dealing with at this time, Death in reverse. And looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Four of Cups in the upright position as well. So let's go ahead and begin. Ace of Swords reversed here, Ten of Cups upright. I feel like there's something you're not talking about because things are going so well. It's one of those situations where it's like everything is so good and I don't want to bring up this one thing because I don't want to ruin the vibe, but I feel like something is kind of eating at you a little bit, Scorpio. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Death in reverse, Death card is Scorpionic energy. It's like I'm afraid that if I bring something up, I'm going to ruin a situation or ruin a vibe, but it's about having to speak your truth. It's about having to be open about something, and I think that one of the things for me to remind you is that if you're with the right person, it's okay. You know what I mean? If you're with the right person, somebody will accept the situation. They'll accept what's going on. They'll accept what's happening. And I think that in a way, it's kind of like a true test to if you're with somebody that's for you or not. Because, you know, I've been in situations with people where I'm like, I'm really scared to open up about something. And I have to, though, because I need to get it off my chest. It's weighing really heavy on me. And you know what? If there is a sense of rejection there, I know that I'm not with the right person. But if I'm accepted there, then I know I'm with the right person. And in a way, sometimes you kind of have to test those limits to know if people are really for you or if they're not for you. So looking at the outcome here for you being the Four of Cups here represents that you're at a space and time where it's like, I don't know, I'm just going to kind of try to push away whatever's eating at me and just not let it get to me because I want to enjoy the good times that I'm having. But in a way, Scorpio, I kind of urge you guys to open up instead. I think that if you're with the right person, they'll understand, you know? If you're with the right person, they'll be there for you. If you're with the right person, they'll listen. And I think that it's important to be as honest and as transparent as you can. I know that in a way you're like, I don't want to ruin something. And I think that to a certain degree, there's logistics, right? When it comes to something. For example, if you're, you know, with somebody and it's their birthday, you don't want to tell somebody bad news on their birthday, right? Or, you know, if somebody's going through a tough time, maybe you want to hold off a little bit. But if things are going really well between you and somebody right now and something's genuinely up with you, if you're with the right person, they'll be there for you, you know? So I think you kind of just have to trust that you're with the right person and that they'll understand. And in a way, like I mentioned, it is a bit of a test to see if this person truly is for you. So I would open up personally. I know it's up to you and do what you feel is right. But if you need to get something off your chest, don't be afraid to do so. All right, Scorpio. All right, guys, sending you out my love. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you for coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our lovely Scorpio. All the water signs are finished for today. Hopping back into our fire. Let's have a look at the Ram fam and see what's up for Aries. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is showing up here for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for our Ram fam? Message is showing up for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's in store here for you? All right, Team Aries, we're going to get our last shuffle coming in. You guys actually came up really fast. Let's see what's going on. Overall energy, Five of Swords in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy, Queen of Cups, what you're dealing with at this time, Nine of Pentacles. And then the outcome for Aries peeps is going to be the Hangman in the reverse position. So as far as what I'm picking up on for you specifically, Five of Swords reversed here, Queen of Cups here. I think right now you're trying to be in a little bit better spirits with someone. You're trying to keep things peaceful or keep things in a calm environment, you know? Looking at what you're dealing with, Aries, Nine of Pentacles, you're in a point in your life, I think, where you're doing good, you're confident, you're vibing. You're not really in a place where you want to be frustrated with somebody. So I think that this is kind of the energy of, I'm willing to put things behind us. If you and somebody had a bit of a kerfuffle, a debacle, whatever the case is, you're not in this to be invested in negativity negativity or drama. You are doing your best here to literally be living your best life. So I feel like you're kind of putting something behind you and someone else. Looking at the outcome here, Hangman reversed. Hangman reversed here says, I don't want to hold on to any sort of negativity or any low vibrating energies. I'm at a point where I have no issue releasing stuff and essentially putting stuff behind me, right? So if there has been any sort of arguments, debacles, kerfuffles, whatever the case may be, whatever the word is for you between you and somebody else, I think that you are coming in with an open heart saying, look, I'm at a point in my life where I'm doing good, I'm feeling good, and I'm not interested in holding any sort of resentment or bearing any sort of negative energies. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, put shit behind me, and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So definitely could be a day of conflict resolution for some of you, of course. If that resonates, take it. If not, no worries. But definitely feeling that energy of like, I have nothing in my heart to hold on to any sort of negativity. I'm just doing what I can here to move forward and to enjoy myself and enjoy my life, right? So I think that's a good way to go about it. It's a peaceful way to live too, to be honest, right? So of course, Aries, if that's your story, cool. If not, no worries, but thank you for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our lovely fire, we did our lovely water, hopping on into our air signs. Let's have a look here at the Libra and see what's going on here, baby. Message is showing up here for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, everybody? Message is showing up for Libra in the next 24 hours. What's in store here for you? Let's go ahead and take a look. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to get these cards together. What's going to be showing up here for Libra, please, in the next 24 hours? All right, Libra, let's go ahead over here and begin. Damn, I need to get these cards together. Jesus. Libra. Overall energy for you is a King of Cups in reverse. Looking at the current energy, Page of Cups in reverse. What you're dealing with at this time, 7 of Wands. And looking at the outcome for you, the 6 of Wands in the upright position as well. So let's get it popping, baby. We got here a King of Cups reversed and a Page of Cups reversed. I think right now at this time, you are really kind of taking a step back from someone or something, is what I'm seeing here for you. I do see a sense of disappointment in somebody's character or in somebody's energy, because looking at what you're dealing with, 7 of Wands can be an energy of somebody being incredibly defensive. I think that somebody here is not really opening up to accountability, and I think it's really frustrating you that they're not taking accountability for a situation. It definitely feels to me like you are doing what you can to bring to somebody's attention what you're feeling, what you've noticed, what you've seen, but every time you try to let them know how you're feeling, they get incredibly defensive very quickly, and that's really frustrating for you, because the one thing that air signs like is honesty. One thing they hate is bullshit, and I think that somebody here is trying to bullshit as much as possible and is bringing up a lot of defensive energies, and that's something that's really frustrating you, because you just want honesty so you can work through a situation. So looking at the outcome here being the 6 of Wands, I feel like you're recognizing I'm not going to keep giving my attention or investing my attention into somebody here who isn't willing to kind of admit where they're wrong, because I feel like you've admitted where you're wrong, but somebody else in their retrospect has been incredibly defensive, and it's been hard, because it's like, how are we going to work through things if there isn't accountability both ways? Right, Libra? So I see where you're at. It's tough. There needs to be some sense of accountability both ways. Can't just be a one-way thing when it takes two to tango. So you're kind of at a weird point, I think. I think with the 6 of Wands, you're putting your attention elsewhere, is what I feel for you. It's like, I'm just going to focus on something else right now rather than the situation. Hopefully they come around. But I feel like with the frustration you've been having, you're probably taking a break here from somebody. So of course, Libra, do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Libra, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all the air, we did all the fire, and all the water. Hopping on into our last but not least zodiac sign for the daily read today is going to be Capricorn. So Team Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what's up with you for your next 24, baby. Message is coming in here for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information's coming up for Capricorn? Hey, Ruby, what's up? You said, thank you, Aunt. On point as always. Glad you had a great vacation and glad you're back. Have a great day. Thank you, Ruby. You too. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Got some new subscribers in here. Welcome, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it so much. All right. What's going on here for Capricorn in the next 24 hours? Capricorn, we're looking at one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up with you guys. Cappy, overall energy for you is the 8 of Swords. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. For your current energy, we have the Fool in reverse, what you're dealing with here at this time, 8 of Wands, and looking at the outcome, Capricorn, is going to be the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. So let's get on into it for you. 8 of Swords here, Fool in reverse here. I think you're hesitant to take a step in a certain direction because you've kind of got in your head, it almost kind of feels to me like 8 of Swords is thinking of the worst likely outcome or the worst case scenario. So I think that right now you're kind of in a space where what you're thinking about is worst case scenario, and that's what's kind of prohibiting you and stopping you in your tracks from taking action. Looking at what you're dealing with though, I feel like everything's aligning for you though. 8 of Wands. Because 8 of Wands here says everything's lining up for you, Capricorn. Everything's going according to plan. But because you might be thinking about the worst case scenario, that's why you're not going for it. So at the end of the day, you're missing out on alignment by not taking action because you're being held back by fear. Does that make sense? Looking at the outcome here, Page of Pentacles reversed, I don't see you giving a chance to someone or something at this time due to the nature of thinking of the worst likely outcome. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling here. But Capricorn, 8 of Wands showing up here for you is representing alignment. It represents things are going in the right direction for you. And I feel like you're not going to be happy if you miss out on this situation because at this moment in time, this is a new beginning for you, but you're not taking action for this new beginning. And with that being said, things aren't going to change for you if you continue to stay stuck inside your head. So Capricorn, what I would say for you is right now, it might feel like nothing's working out for you. It might feel like nothing's aligning, but if you don't take action on what it is you want, you're not going to get to where you want to go. But if you are willing to say, fuck it, I'm giving it a chance, I'm taking a chance on what I love or what I deserve and what I want, I think that that's where you're going to see success. Don't let fear stop you in your tracks, and don't let the idea of the worst likely outcome stop you in your tracks, because remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is a reality that we've created in our minds, but it's not a reality that actually played out yet. It's not a reality that's currently existing. So with that all being said, if we allow ourselves to be held back by the thought of something happening, rather than going for what we want and seeing what happens, we're never going to get to the other side. All right, so Cappy, 8 of Wands. I don't know, I'm getting big vibes here that things are aligning for you. I say go for it. Don't let fear hold you back, okay? And I think if you do go for it, you'll be happy and you won't regret it, okay? So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. And of course, Capricorn, use your discernment. I would always say go with what feels right. Even if I'm telling you one thing, if it doesn't feel right, do what you got to do. But I do think that you'll find success here if you go for what you want, okay? All right, guys, I love you. Take that if it resonates, Cappy. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really appreciate every single one of you. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Thank you so much. And thank you guys in general for being here. It really, really means a lot. I did have a nice vacation, but I am most certainly glad to be back. So I got a lot of videos planned for all of you guys. I got to get to work and get going on those videos. So expect more content coming in soon, as quickly as I can for you. Okay. I'm probably going to do a mid-September check-in and then jump into more weekly readings, and then we'll jump into probably the monthly readings for October soon. So that is stuff I'm going to get going on and working on. I do want to mention, if you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like and a comment below. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. I'd be so happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you never miss when I upload or go live. I'll be happy to hang out with you and spend some time with you. Guys, personal readings are still available. They are available. So if you guys want to go ahead and get yourself one, feel free to. I'd really appreciate it. I would love to work with you. So if you want a personal read, first link in the description below. I'll be happy to go ahead and chat with you guys over on my website. But with that being said, I think we're good, guys. I don't think there's any other updates. Thank you for popping out for me after a couple days on vacation. Thank you for coming out and still being here and supporting me and showing some love. And I love every single one of you. I love you guys dearly. So have a great day. Happy Tuesday. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love to the Soul family, guys. Take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.